Say what? Oh, I just gotta put this in the wash real quick. But I made some sweet tea if you want some.
It sure is good.
It is good.
I'll wait.
Well, it's just gonna take a minute. Go on in.
Turn the car off.
Huh?
Turn the car off. Turn the car off.
Oh, okay.
We think he left his car running. He's going back to turn it off, and he's going to come in. That's what we believe.
Christopher Cannon doesn't hang out for very long. When someone comes in and immediately asks to use the restroom, it creates a problem for us. I mean, you'd like to say, yeah, sure, but once that happens, you lose control of the situation, and you don't know what he's doing in the restroom. You have no way of finding out, and so it's trouble for us.
Can I use your restroom?
Why don't you have a seat real quick?
Yeah, I know what this is.
No, please, I need you.
Yeah, I know what this was. I just went to test it, that's all.
Okay, now, sir.
Thanks. I knew what it was.
What do you think it was?
Nothing.
Please!
Stop! Stop! Get down! Get down! Get down! Put your hand behind your back. Okay. Put your hand behind your back.
Okay. No. I wasn't doing it. I just came by. Just resting.
Christopher Cannon didn't stay for very long. He got scared and bolted. You would think the more investigations you do, the more people would know what's going on and the more people would flee. But actually, it's been the opposite. The more we do it, the fewer guys flee. And I'm not sure whether that's because they know that law enforcement is doing a parallel investigation and they're going to get arrested, so they're not in a big rush to run out there, or whether in some cases they want to just get this off their chest. Just because Cannon didn't stick around and talk to me didn't mean he was out of trouble. Obviously, he was arrested by the police and did an interview with the police later, and that we had access to that.
What we've got here, basically you've been caught in a sting operation. Of course, that's why you're in handcuffs.
I've seen it on TV.
Who were you coming to meet?
Whoever.
What was her name?
I can't. I'm so.
But you drove 115 miles.
I know. I kept saying to myself, why am I coming out here? What are you doing? What are you doing? Turn around.
And how old are you?
33.
33. So you're twice her age.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing it. I swear. I wasn't going to do anything. She kept talking about the swimming pool and chatting back with me, getting flirtations with me.
Why would you even have a sexual conversation with a 15-year-old?
I really tried to avoid her when I first met her. Every time I get online, she initiate the conversation and, maybe, flirt a little bit. But
I mean, you said you didn't initiate the conversation, but actually you did. She never talked to you. You said, hello, Natalie, because you saw her in a chat room.
Yeah.
And how are you doing today?
Yeah, I did initiate. Yeah, just chatting.
And you asked her if she's horny now, and then you asked her if she's wet now. Why would you care if a 15-year-old is wet?
Stupidity, man. I mean, I don't know why. It's just.
When you tell her you'll be gentle, what are you referring to when you're talking about being gentle?
Just being with her. Nothing sexually touching her and all that.
Chris, we've been doing this too long.
Yeah, just.
I understand. Y'all go through.
I just saw you do the sign of the cross, so I know you're probably a religious man.
I'm about to.
And you would probably feel better if you.
If it never happened.
Never happened.
It's funny. When I saw this on Dateline a few months ago, or whatever.
You show up in the middle of it.
Yes. I'm like, that is so sick.
Maybe you need some help. Maybe you need some help.
I'm saying it's just, I guess I was bored. And I'm a director at my church. I can't believe this. But it's going like a record or anything?
Yes, sir, you're being charged.
You possibly need to get enrolled in some counseling for maybe you have an addiction with the internet and don't realize it.
Not the internet.
We live by it today.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you have a serious problem you need to get some help with. Not at your church, but somebody that's professionally trained to treat this.
Mm-hmm.
Here you have a guy who's a youth director at a church. The judge makes it very clear that you will not be going back to this job after engaging in this kind of activity.
I'm going to suggest to you that as a condition of this bond, that you find another position in your church until this is resolved. So working with minor children is not one from this point forward. Do you understand that?
Yes, right.
Okay.
Hello? Hey, what's up, girl? What you up to, girl? I was just doing some video editing earlier, but I'm done. I'm just at home right now, just eating some Iggy's Cookies and Cream's ice cream. Oh, you like cookies and cream? I was keeping my eye on you.